Have you started a fire yet?
No. And
Oh.
we did not get wood this season. We have a little left over. We got maybe 3/4 of a cord left over, but I used the old computer and figured that based on the current price of wood and the current price of natural gas, it's cheaper right now
to just do.
Go with natural gas. Yeah.
Ah.
So we have enough for festive or like if we want to enjoy having a fire. But
yeah, wood is not cheap either. Nothing is cheap.
Welcome to another episode of Podjiba, the Podjiba television podcast. We're finally doing 2 weeks in a row after some technical times.
All right.
What? I'm just saying we are theoretically a weekly podcast, and sometimes, I'm not blaming anybody, I'm just saying sometimes we don't do that. You know?
Look, our podcast occurs during a week.
Yeah.
At any given point.
That's true.
And
I mean, look,
just to create some mystery for our readers, I will just say that we missed the podcast 2 weeks ago for the same reason that you now have profanity filters in the comments. And that's all I'm going to say.
Dustin, I had already said last week that we had technical issues.
Oh, that's right.
I guess that is technically true.
It was,
so
yes.
It was a technical issue. I was going to accuse you of making a liar out of me, Dustin, but I guess it's okay.
No.
Wait, are we going to have profanity issues with the podcast? Am I going to watch what I say?
Only if the podcast makes money.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about that.
You have to be able to put ads against it.
Yeah. Technically, we could put ads against the podcast. We're not going to because why? But
yeah, that would be weird.
But there is I think our hosting provider has an automatic thing that you can just like sign up for if you want, and they'll just automatically put in ads, and we'll make 5 cents to annoy people.
Do we have any idea what their ads are?
No idea.
It might make it sound more professional.
I hope it's. Some of the podcasts I listen to, they always have the manscaping tools as an ad. We should get those. Yeah. I want people to be like thinking about TV and wood talk and everything, and all of a sudden it just like cuts to an ad where it's like, how to shave your junk. Dustin just left.
Yeah, now we can talk about all the good stuff, anime, whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't even finished the intro yet. I'm Podjiba comedy editor Dan Hamamura. With me, as always, our Podjiba managing editor Tori Preston.
Hello, Dan.
Hello, Tori. And he's not here right now, but he likes to call himself Mimi Mama Moo around the house. It's Dustin Rolls. Again, Dustin stepped away, so he can't object to that.
I was just talking about how professional we sound, and then I have my kids screaming at each other in the background.
Dustin, I wasn't going to acknowledge it because I could have filtered it out, but now it's there, and I can't edit this part out, so, congratulations. Anyway, Dustin's here, everybody. He's wearing a
Mimi Mama Moo?
Mimi Mama Moo.
That's some song that was playing before I got on the podcast that my son was playing. Mimi Mama. I don't know what it was, but it was really annoying. And that's all I could think of.
Story.
All right.
You're welcome.
Is it brain rot? Because I've been told that nonsensical things tend to be brain rot. Okay.
Yes. Oh my God, that was a beer, Dan.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, Dan?
I'm drinking Okinawan beer.
Oh.
I had it last time too. It's just. Oh, did we not talk about alcohol last time? I don't know. We
didn't. We actually forgot.
We were too drunk.
We were too drunk.
Yeah. We'll get.
What do you have against domestic beers, Dan?
This is a domestic beer, domestic to Okinawa, Japan. I don't know. I like what I like, man. And this is also.
I get it. I hear you.
It's also not. It's not that easy to get. Like, I mean, it's not hard, but like I have to go to a market that's like a half hour away. So,
you can't get it where I live.
Yeah.
Tell us what the difference is between that and like Bud Light.
I don't know. Have you looked at a map?
It's Japanese.
I hear you, but like the taste difference.
It's light and refresh. Here, I'll read from you.
I don't care about the marketing.
Rich and refreshing taste is widely loved as an Okinawan original.
Well, Dustin, what is the difference between Bud Light and Green State Lager?
Green State Lager is slightly more flavorful.
Right.
And less urine-y.
Yeah.
And twice the price.
Yes, that's true.
So
that's basically what's true here too. Yeah. Except it's from Japan.
Less urine, more expensive, imported.
And when I've been to the brewery in Okinawa and you go on the tour, then you get to drink after, and it's like, super fresh. So that's always nice. It does taste a lot better there.
Beer doesn't age well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But anyway, Tori, what are you drinking?
I have wine. Because
is it from Trader Joe's?
It is.
But
it's not Charles Shaw. No, it's from Trader Joe's.
Okay.
Yes. Not from the gas station. No, so there's a recipe I've been meaning to make for a while. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's getting colder. There is this like New York Times cooking had this article for a like homemade hamburger helper. And it's like, have you made that?
Made that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know how it calls for like a cup of wine?
Yeah.
You have to have like a dry white wine to mix in. So I was like, oh, all right. So I picked up a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc, which I'm assuming is dry. I don't know. It's not Chardonnay. So I was like, it's going to be better. So I used it, and then I had the rest of the bottle, and I've been working on it.
And did you have the hamburger helper yet?
Yeah, I had it tonight. I ate so much of it. I was so happy. And I was like, I threw in peas because I was like, all right, for PJ. Yeah. And he took 2 bites of it. He's like, I don't like this. I'm like, it's literally mac and cheese and a cheeseburger combined. And he's like, no. So anyway, toddler.
Wow. Nobody in my family liked it except for me.
Oh my God, I loved it though.
But I also grew up on a hamburger helper. And my family did not.
Oh, well.
And I was like, this is like the same thing, only like 10 times better.
10 times better and so much more complicated. Like you have to sit there and let the onions cook for 20 minutes. And then I was like, what if I just turn the heat up? What if I just make them caramelize faster? Because I ain't got time to sit here like to spend 20 minutes on the goddamn onions.
Also, the whole point of hamburger helper is that it's cheaper, and this is
it's
absolutely not cheaper.
No. And when you actually describe the ingredients, it's not like any of them are like hard to come by. Mm-hmm. I had to make it. The one thing is they call for like 5 strips of bacon, and I didn't. Well, I had them, but ever have that thing where you like buy something from the grocery store and then you look at the date and it had already expired before you bought it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So my bacon I had to throw out, which was real sad. So I made it without bacon. I don't think it made a huge difference, but then the whole time I was eating it, I was like, pretty good if there was some 5 strips of bacon in it.
Well, this is television related. I had that homemade hamburger helper, I don't know, last year. And then this year there was an episode of The Bear where I made. Why are you pointing at me, Dan?
Sorry. No, I'm not pointing at you. I'm pointing at Tori. I just want to point out that Tori
just
drinking from the
bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, drink from
I want to applaud you for that. That's great.
I was going to pour it, and then I was like, I'm still holding the bottle. I'm just going to... Sorry.
Yeah, do it.
Anyway, sorry. Dustin watch The Bear or whatever.
Did you see that episode of The Bear where Io she like goes to the store and she buys some hamburger helper, but she's also a chef. So she like decides to add like her own shredded cheese and onions and so she like fancies up the hamburger helper.
Yeah.
Well, I tried that thinking that, I'll just use that as the base and then fancy it up. And my family didn't care for that one either. Actually, I didn't care for it that much either. The actual hamburger helper is not very good. It's very chemically, and I didn't remember that.
Yeah,
it is very. The one that's better, but is more of an acquired taste. My dad would always like. We did Hamburger Helper a few times, but then he was like, "You know what's good? It's the Tuna Helper."
Oh.
And it is. It's much better. It's less chemically. It's not. I'm not saying any of it's particularly good.
Right. Did you also have like tuna casserole when you were a kid?
I just made tuna noodle casserole the other night.
And like you like tuna casserole?
From scratch. Yes.
Oh, I don't care for tuna casserole.
I make a hell of a tuna noodle casserole. Why don't you like it?
I don't know. I think because that reminds me of being poor.
I always ordered it. Like I would get the Stouffer's frozen. And that was like the only way I'd ever had tuna noodle casserole. And then during the pandemic, when I was trying to make like large quantities of food on like less groceries to like prolong shopping, I got really into going through my cookbook of like classic American recipes and making giant casseroles that like when it was just Juan and I would last us like, 3 days until we were dying, like anything. But I started getting into tuna noodle casseroles and I realized I never had one that wasn't Stouffer's. And it's fun. It's good to eat. I like it.
I'm all right. Well, like there's certain foods from my childhood that I feel nostalgic for, and certain that just make me like bologna, fried bologna. We had that. Oh, I can't do that anymore.
I don't think I ever fried bologna.
And
but
spam, I definitely had a lot do.
Oh,
but Dan likes spam for different reasons because he thinks it's tasty.
Because it's amazing. And
it is great.
Part of my cultural heritage. And how dare you, Dustin?
There's nothing better than.
It's not part of your cultural heritage because you were poor. It's because.
No, it's because I'm from Hawaii. And also Okinawan food, weirdly, traditional Okinawan food has spam because a lot of the recipes were like augmented after the war. And they had tons of spam because of U.S. troop occupation and rebuilding and stuff. So they're like dishes that are considered traditional that have spam in them as the base. Anyway,
so basically,
the point is,
you're actually shitting on Japanese culture.
Yeah.
Wow.
And right after the Dodgers win the World Series, 3 Japanese players and a half Okinawan manager. This is very, very upsetting, Dustin. I don't know if I can continue the show. But
congratulations to you and the Dodgers. It was a hell of a game.
That was a very stressful series. But it was very entertaining. I feel bad because I feel bad for Toronto fans because they that team definitely was a deserving winner, but they ran into the best pitcher from Japan, and it's not Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei, yeah.
So, anyway, it's also why I'm behind on TV. Oh, yeah, whatever, Dustin. We don't care.
We've moved on.
I'm behind on TV because of the World Series. I'm so behind, I haven't even started Physical Asia, which is the 3rd season of Physical 100. So, so that'll be coming next week or some other time. But
in the coming weeks, okay.
In the coming weeks, I will catch up. Don't worry.
When you talk about that, then I'm going to subject you to Dancing with the Stars.
Okay. You mean like you're going to talk about Dancing with the Stars?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Damn it! You're not supposed to say okay.
I mean, all it means is that you will have watched Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
So
there's no downside here.
There is really no downside for us.
Well, I'm now watching. Well, it's kind of a fun family show.
There's a reason why it has.
Wasn't there like a big injury or something? That's all I know about it.
Yes, the woman from Parent Trap. I don't remember her name. She
Haley
injured her ribs. No, I don't think. Maybe it was. Hell, I don't know.
No, Haley Mills is from the original movie. I was joking. Also, she might be dead.
Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know.
She's like
best friends with. She's best friends with a woman from Abbott Elementary who was also in Parent Trap. That one. She got a rib injury and she couldn't perform, so they judged her based on her the last rehearsal she did. And then I think she got through mostly, but I think the fans voted her through based on sympathy, which is crazy because they had enough fan votes to get both her and Andy Richter through, who is terrible, but everybody loves him anyway and keeps voting for him. And I think it's hilarious, but also kind of mean to the more deserving dancers. But I also love Andy Richter. So it's kind of a...
I mean, maybe the more deserving dancers should try being more likable.
Well, I mean, it's not that they're not likable. It's just that they're not Andy Richter.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Now I need to know who this person is who got hurt. Wait, so she made it through? Sorry.
Yeah, they voted her through. And the judges gave her better scores than Andy Richter.
Was it Elaine Hendricks?
That's right, yes.
Did the person who got voted out, were they a good dancer, or did they kind of deserve to go anyway?
They were better than Andy Richter by a lot.
Dustin.
And better than Elaine Hendricks, and actually better than Topanga. But I think Topanga gets, some Topanga votes.
So then who got voted out? Just someone not famous.
Well, she's from Secret Wives of Mormon Wives.
Oh, yeah.
There's Jen Affleck.
Yes. There's 2 Secret Wives, and the other one is a much, much better dancer and should win, but probably won't because she's not as cool. Like Dylan Efron, he is the fan favorite, and he's good, but not nearly as good as some of the others.
No.
But I think he could go all. He's just charming. Good Lord, that man is charming.
All right, Dustin, I need to wait. I need to confirm something.
Sure.
Tori,
yeah.
When Dustin was speaking a moment ago, did he say that Elaine Hendricks was from Parent Trap?
Yes.
Okay, that is also what I heard. I just wanted to make sure before I issue this correction. She was in Freakier Friday, Dustin, which is a sequel to Freaky Friday, not The Parent Trap, which is the other Lindsay Lohan Disney movie.
Wait, then why is she close friends with the Abbott Elementary lady?
I don't know.
Because sometimes people are just
friends sometimes.
Yeah.
I just assume they must have been in Parent Trap together because the Abbott Elementary lady was in Parent Trap, right?
I don't know. That was that was a long time ago.
Okay, explain.
That was like 20 years ago.
Explain Alexander Skarsgård and Jack McBrayer. Why are they friends?
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean,
wait, sorry, who from Abbott are you talking about?
The
Leslie,
redheaded woman.
Yeah. The one who was, I think, in The Parent Trap or in Freakier Friday.
She was in The Parent Trap?
She was in one of them. She was in
the 98.
No,
1998 Nancy Meyers Parent Trap?
No, not Parent. She was in.
No, was she not in the Lindsay Lohan?
Wait, Elaine Hendricks was in Parent Trap.
Thank you.
But she was also in Freakier Friday.
Okay, that's fine. But I am not wrong.
So right. Leslie Ann Walter who's the one from Abbott Elementary.
Lisa Ann Walter.
Was
Lisa
Ann Walter, sorry. It was in Parent Trap.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So correction to the correction, Dustin was right, but I was also right. The point is everybody's right. Dustin, did you watch the Lindsay Lohan Parent Trap because it's set in Maine?
No, I didn't know that until maybe the 4th time. It was my daughter's favorite movie growing up, so they watched it over and over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dennis Quaid was in it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, he was great.
Wow. I've only seen the 1960s.
It's a really good movie
with Haley Mills.
Mm-hmm. They watched that one a lot too. It's also good, but Lindsay Lohan's kind of perfect.
Yeah.
At that age.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason she got famous.
Mm-hmm. What are we talking about tonight, Dan? Besides Lisa and Walter.
We should talk about Survivor.
Yes.
Not just because we're all
finally had a good
it.
episode.
Yeah, finally we had an interesting episode. Dustin's new favorite player, right?
Sage.
Is Sage your new favorite?
She's not my favorite, but I do enjoy her Jim Halpert faces.
Her faces just generally were fantastic. And like, I didn't read. Did either of you read did they do an exit interview with Shannon?
Oh,
I assume they did. I
haven't read
have
it.
not.
I assume they did. I haven't either, but I'm curious. I kept meaning to look it up because I wonder, like, how unaware was she actually of how Sage felt? Because, like, I mean, like, there were some times where it was like Shannon would half turn away and Sage would immediately be like, blah. And I'm like, how is Shannon missing this? It's so obvious.
Well, I mean, at one point she says, earlier, before the tribal council, she's like, I want to hug you, but I also want to stab you.
Well, because she was holding the sticks. She's like, I'd hug you, but I'm afraid I'd stab you.
Yeah.
But it was so yeah, that was the whole thing. She's like, oh, because we're carrying like firewood, but like it wasn't the firewood.
But really,
yeah.
My only issue is that they weren't able to drag that out for a few more episodes, because I would have loved to see that go on for half a season.
Yeah, but on the other hand, I think it was impressive that it lasted as long as it did, and it came down to, because that's like, I definitely had the thought of like, I know the producers are not theoretically able to influence the kind of luck of the draw of every kind of tribe swap, right? Like they're picking new buffs and whatever. But how did Shannon and Sage continue to land on the same tribe? Like they did 3 different, not pre-merge tribal arrangements, and they were always together. And it was, none of this could have happened if that hadn't been the case. Because like it required Sage having to like watch Shannon do her like little, guru shtick to like new groups of people and be like,
God, I would have
driven nuts,
stabbed myself.
Yeah, and she was ridiculous. So it was weird because it was like, as much as it was very gratifying as a viewer, and like certainly since the snake bite, the most interesting thing that's actually happened on the show. But on the other hand, because it had been like this simmering, the only real dynamic between the players that you could kind of hold on to, like, I can't tell you how anyone really feels about anyone else on the show except for Sage and Shannon. Like, that was the only relationship, the only dynamic that has popped. So having it, when it came down to like their tribe lost the vote, it also kind of felt like a foregone conclusion. It was like, Sage is going to try to get Shannon out. It's only going to be a question of whether or not she succeeds.
Right.
And she did.
Thank God.
Right. So it made it like, finally it was an interesting episode, but it still wasn't necessarily like a surprise.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little surprise because they had been so strong on these alliances. I just assumed that no matter how much because like Juwan, they could have gotten him many times, but they wanted to stay with their tribe. And I thought that they would get Steven for the same reason.
Yeah.
But Sage just hated Shannon that much.
Really did.
And it was kind of the first time that Sage had an opportunity to do something about it. And to her credit, she took advantage of that.
Yeah, and I think they all kind of, did have the thought of like, is now the time to be, everyone's going really hard on these old tribal alliances, but like, are we going to have to answer for this or not? Is this the right time to do it? And she was like, I don't care. I just can't stand this girl. Like, let's just do it. And I just loved that. Like, thank you for not worrying about, how am I going to explain it to my old tribe members? Because like, somebody had to be the first to kind of cross that line. And I think it was the right time to do it because I think the merge is next week, right?
Yeah.
Right. Or this week, sorry. It should be like the next. So it's like, it's the last of the pre-merge, like, tiny tribes. Like, just get it over with. Rip the bandage off. You're going into the merge anyway, and all hell's going to break loose. Like,
and I think they still have the numbers.
They do, but it's going to, I mean, people flip all the time. Yeah. But the thing that I was curious about with this episode, outside of the fact that we finally got, it did lead to a nice tribal or a fun tribal, was that it was, have they ever done a second split or second swap this quickly? Because I don't remember it.
I don't
Me
either.
neither.
And I feel
just
like
for one episode.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit of. This is where I feel like not that they're rigging who ends up on what tribe,
right?
But that they were like, we need to pivot because it's clear what will happen next if we keep these two tribes.
Yeah.
So they kind of, and they were like, I'm sure they had a theoretical option to go to 3 tribes at a reswap when they were at 15, but they didn't because that was the week that Jake went out and they lost 2 people. So then the numbers were off. So because of that, they went to, when they did 2. The first swap, they went to 2.
And then because that's the thing. It was weird for them to go from 3 tribes to 2 tribes back to 3 tribes and now going to no tribe, like 1.
Yeah. That's the part that was kind of weird because I feel like in the past, and this is before the new era, 3 tribes of 6 from the start, but they used to start with 2 bigger tribes and then go to 3 and then go back and either sometimes go back to 2 or go to a merge.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it felt very much like this is all still a little bit of scramble, following the fallout of losing Jake, and kind of throwing off the timing a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So, but it is a very hot season because even Jeff is
I know,
is feeling it. Oof. So,
if either one of the other 2 tribes had lost, that was like an easy vote on both of those. It was like 3-1 on both of those 2.
I think so.
And there was the only way that anything weird was going to happen is if it was going to be Shannon and Sage.
Yeah. I'm just so happy it happened. I'm really glad we got payoff for that.
We're going to lose Nate.
Oh yeah, it did look like Nate was going to go because he was the odd man out.
Yeah.
It does. I mean, in retrospect, it feels like not just because Sage is arguably the biggest character left, but because they
edit
in reverse.
Rizgod.
Sage is the only character left. My mistake. Because they obviously edit. They go backwards from who wins.
Right.
So it's clear that they knew. Okay, this is a moment that we can build to. So they started seeding in that because they could have cut that rivalry out if it didn't lead to anything.
Yeah.
But those seeds were in there for like 3 episodes just leading up to this point. So it was nice to have a satisfying payoff for sure.
But it's also interesting because I think it's not just the rivalry, but like having a character, because they were able to like you're saying, build to this moment by showing those reactions. It also meant that you had Sage voicing what I think a lot of us maybe were feeling when we're hearing some of Shannon's more woo-woo stuff, or when she would like very clearly cater to certain players, but like without having a skeptical voice on the show could have played it very straight, and like Shannon could have come across as very genuine and very like whatever, and as a viewer I might have been like, oh, it's a little fishy, but no one's questioning it. So so it was just interesting how like Shannon's skepticism then informed the show. I mean, sorry, Sage's skepticism informed how Shannon came across on the show and how she was edited.
Right.
I could very much see her coming off as like a very heartwarming, touching, because clearly most of the other people on her various tribes did buy into it.
It seems like they liked her as a person, but they were starting to realize how hard she was playing.
Yeah.
So even if they weren't as annoyed as Sage, they were
not as
they were
annoyed.
At least reading it as like she's definitely talking to everybody.
Yeah. So,
but anyway, the 2 of you still have your champions left.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
And
although MC was also the odd man out. Yeah.
I was real worried about her.
Mm-hmm.
Ironic that Survivor was a good episode because it was like the first week episode of The Amazing Race so far. And it was because in The Amazing Race, there's typically every few episodes, they have an equalizer, like a travel or plane arrangements where everybody ends up back, a reset where they're starting at the same point. But this one, the first place team was so far ahead of the last place team that the first place team finished the leg at the same time as the last place team was starting it. So there was like zero drama this week.
Oh.
How many Big Brother players are left?
They're all Big Brother teams.
Are they? I thought some of them were normal people.
Some of them are normal people paired up with Big Brother players, but every team has at least one Big Brother.
Oh, really?
Player. Yeah.
Really?
Oh. Do they know the Big Brother player going in?
Yeah. They're like brothers or like the Big Brother player and her dad or something like that.
Oh, okay. So it sounds like The Amazing Race was really needed some infusion from Big Brother to really keep it going.
It didn't hurt.
So is there still a couple that is going to fall apart?
They don't have that yelly couple this season, and that's very disappointing.
Just because I didn't know who would be that from the cast that I knew of.
Kind of interesting is that the first place team, one of the characters was dating one of the people from the last place team.
Like currently or used to?
Oh, was
they at the time of the show? They have apparently since broken up.
Was it what's his name? And I'm forgetting. They were on Big Brother last season. Because they were a showmance on last season's, not this past summer, but summer ago.
Right. It might have been. I have no idea.
I'm blanking on their names now. Anyway, kind of an annoying guy and a short woman.
Yes. Yep. That's right.
Okay. Tucker. Oh, Tucker and Rubina. I just remembered.
Yep. That's exactly
who
right.
was in first and who was in last?
Tucker was in first and Rubina was
so
way behind. Yeah. She's out. Oh. And Tucker and his brother, I don't know if they're twins. They look just alike and they say, let's go constantly. They're that team. Yeah.
I don't know when Let's Go became a thing, but now it's too much.
It's way too much.
All right. Well, that's Survivor and a little bit of Big Brother by way of The Amazing Race. What else? Okay. I think, Tori, you said you didn't watch Share Company, right? So
no,
we can skip it.
I will watch it.
Yeah. It wasn't. It was a fun episode, but it's very like middle. It's setting up. It's giving us more background, Dustin. It's giving us more flavor for these characters. There's some backstory being filled in. We're starting to understand a little more.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
That's right, Dustin. It is fair. But there is a new HBO comedy that airs after The Chair Company, which we can talk about briefly, just because it was very much a table setting premiere, but it's I Love LA. It's the new, I was supposed to look up how to pronounce her name, but Rachel Sennott.
That's right.
Sennott. Okay. Rachel Sennott comedy. It is basically, it feels like a Gen Z female-led Entourage a little bit, or like How to Make It in America, like that vibe of like, you're in your 20s, you have big dreams, and you're hustling. Except that there's no Vinny Chase, I guess, because her friend who's like she's an influencer, but she's not like she's not rich and famous yet.
But was Vinny Chase rich and famous in the beginning? I don't remember.
Yeah, he's already like a little bit of a deal.
Oh, okay, all right.
He's already signed with Ari Gold, so
she did have a campaign last year,
right? But she's broke now, and her club promoter boyfriend or whatever broke up with her. So Or she broke up with him. Anyway, so Rachel Sennott. I already forgot if I said it right.
No, you said it right. Yeah, that's right.
All right. She's like she's turning 27 in the pilot. So she's 27. She moved to LA from New York, and she's trying to become a manager, like a talent manager. And it's her friends, and then her old friend who comes into town from New York, who she used to rep, who's like an influencer, and they have beef. But then by the end of the episode, they've put aside their beef and they're going to work together and all have fun in LA. Leighton Meester's also there as like the boss. That's pretty much it. It's mostly just vibes and being in your 20s and a lot of East, like the hip part of East LA, which I guess is not. It's Silver Lake, which is not East LA, but it is the east part of LA, if that makes sense. Like, there's a whole debate. I don't want to bore you guys with it, but East LA is kind of like historically like east of downtown, and is like a whole. There's like a lot of historical neighborhoods there versus like Silver Lake, which is East LA, but it's not East LA, but it's on the eastern part of LA.
Okay, yeah.
But that's where the young hip people live.
Is this like when people try to call Bushwick East Williamsburg? That's mostly just for realtors.
Probably, but I don't know.
I feel like we're trapped in a Californian sketch.
The point, well, it's funny that you say that, Dustin, because Silver Lake is kind of hard to get to. Like, you can take the 101, but you're just going to end up trapped. Anyway, it is a very specific vibe of LA. Like, it's not the same part exactly, but it's kind of in the same realm as You're the Worst. If you remember You're the Worst. But I think You're the Worst handled the divide between East and West LA. Like, they like made a joke out of it in a funny way. But now I kind of just want to go watch You're the Worst again. I don't know. I Love LA was okay. It wasn't bad, but again, it was very much just setting up the season. So
yeah.
So how enjoyable it is will depend on what comes from here.
It is kind of amusing that like the joke isn't that she's repping an influencer, because that's like,
why would that be a joke?
I know that's because that's foreign to me. Like influencers, it feels very
there's a lot of money in it, Dustin.
I hear you. I know.
And they need representation just like anybody else.
I hear you. Still dumb. Still dumb that it's a profession, but also I guess it's dumb that acting is a profession. As a profession, it's kind of dumb too.
Why is that dumb?
I don't know. I'm just saying. No shade against influencers, sort of.
I feel like you just shaded actors.
Yeah. You've shaded all of entertainment, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, any job what I do is silly.
Dustin, you're speaking truth to power.
Are you the power?
What?
Me? Why am I the power? I don't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to think if there's anything very like outsized and specific about it. I think the thing that I Love LA that I appreciated, that I don't know if it's as visible to people who don't live here, is that it did. I think that's similar with like New York shows where like they do successfully capture and inhabit a very specific neighborhood and like the very specific vibe of that neighborhood. So it's like, it is not a show that tells you all about LA. It tells you about this one part of LA.
Yeah.
And I think they did that really well. So, and there were some funny moments. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good cast. I like that guy. Where have I seen that guy before?
Josh Hutcherson?
No, I know him. The other guy.
I assumed you meant the other guy. I just I don't remember his name. Let's see where he is from.
He feels a little like the You're the Worst best friend character.
Jordan Firstman. Wait,
Is
what?
it Firstman or First Man?
It could be either. Well, he was an English teacher, Dustin.
Oh, that's where
he was also in Dave for one episode.
Okay, no, he's the English teacher. He's the boyfriend.
Yes. He's also in Ms. Marvel for a couple episodes. He was on Miracle Workers for one episode. He's on Search Party. He's been in stuff, Dustin.
Okay, all right. Well, English teacher is where I know him.
Also,
did either of you finish this season of English Teacher?
No.
Did I start this season of English Teacher?
Apparently not.
No.
I saw one episode.
I saw 2.
Why did you stop?
My family wants to watch it together.
Oh, well, that's a nice reason.
And my family don't know anything about like the issues surrounding the show. Yeah, they were like, "That was a funny show. We should watch it together."
And you're keeping that from them, Dustin. You know they listen to this podcast. So
yes, Hattie does. Yeah,
yeah. So we're not going to get into it here, but ask your dad about that. I only watched one episode. It's not that I will probably see it at some point. It's kind of a show that is it's just like when I have a gap, I'll watch it. It's kind of fallen into that lane for me. So yeah, I don't know. Also, I forgot or didn't realize until now that the best friend in I Love LA is Pamela Adlon's daughter.
No. I did not.
Odessa, I mean, her credited name is Odessa Azion, but she's
that's
Odessa Adlon. So,
wait, isn't Forrest Whitaker's daughter also in it?
Is she?
I think so. Or that was a joke in the show. I don't remember.
True Whitaker.
Yep, that's her.
All right. Well, good for them. This is actually, I mean, True Whitaker's character, she is like very much like an LA. I don't know what she does, what her character does in the show, but she talks. They did make a joke about her dad winning an Oscar at like 28. So she is very much like a Hollywood kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They also made a joke about her losing a bag in the Palisades fire, like that it was at the Palisades house. So I'm like, oh well, all right, well. I mean, it's fine. Anyway, the point is, also Lauren Holt, who was on SNL for one season, is the friend or the coworker.
Wow, I don't even remember her.
Dustin, how dare you?
She's the Brooks Wheelan of that's
women.
I guess so. Brooks Wheelan and who was the other one? Oh, Paul. Can't think of his name. Never mind. It was a bad episode of SNL this week. After the cold open. The cold open was good.
Yeah.
Who was in this week?
Miles Teller.
Oh.
But Ashley Padilla. God, she's good.
It's funny that you're calling her the breakout of this season because I feel like she broke out last season.
I do a little bit too, but I don't think anybody knows until this season.
Maybe that's fair.
I think the fart sketch was like, oh, she is great. I mean, I noticed her quite a bit last season, but I don't think anybody else did until that sketch.
Yeah.
So, Dustin, you're claiming that you created Ashley Padilla, is what I'm hearing. You brought her to the masses. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
America and also Ashley Padilla.
That's the Dustin bump.
Yeah. No, she is very good. And
I did write about Ashley at like noon today, and then Vanity Fair had a piece on her at 4:00.
And what you're saying is that they stole from you.
Yeah.
Yep.
They read your piece and said, get something out there right now.
Yep. That's exactly
There's something to this Ashley chick.
All right.
Meanwhile, I can't tell the difference between the other two new guys. Jeremy Culhane and the other guy. You haven't even noticed them.
Dustin, I was going to make a joke that you can't tell the difference between him and Cam Patterson, but there is a third new guy. So,
yes, there's two white guys and Cam Patterson who got to play Eric Adams this week, and I think that was it.
Yeah. What's her name has been interesting though. Veronica.
Oh yeah, she is
Koska.
Yeah. She's been good too.
She reminds me a little bit of like. I think it's just like the way that her performance style, but it reminds me a little bit of Kate McKinnon.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like she could play weird the way that she does.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I don't know. It is a good cast. Like I feel like the people they've added are generally pretty solid. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird to not have Ego or
yes.
Or what's her name?
Heidi.
And you want to blame it on the writers, but it's still like Mikey Day and Streeter Seidel writing half the show.
Is it?
Yeah.
Dustin, do you like blaming writers for when things go wrong?
Well, in this particular instance, yes, SNL.
Interesting.
I mean, I applaud them for writing as much as they have for so long. I mean, it's them and like Colin, who's been running the show for years, I feel like. But maybe it's time to move on.
I just want to know how many sketches Dustin saw and said, that's bad. And it turns out it was written by Jim Downey. Dustin. you just had no idea what was funny.
That's possible.
All right. Well, let's talk about something that Dustin does like, really quality writing of the Taylor Sheridan universe. I don't know what you're going to tell us about, but
I don't have anything to say except that Mayor of Kingstown is back. It's bleak. They added, because Taylor Sheridan gets the best fucking people. He's got Edie Falco, Laura Benanti, and fucking Lenny James. Lenny fucking James. And he's so good. And the cast is so good. And the show is so bleak and still so watchable.
Okay, hold on.
What are you going to say, Tori?
Do you know who's in The Witcher this season? Aside from
Lenny James?
No. Lawrence Fishburne and Charlton Copley.
Oh, wow. That's good stuff too. Yeah.
Pretty good stunt casting.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
But it's The Witcher. I don't really care about The Witcher. I think I watched the first
Copley,
season.
though.
I know. But Lenny James gets to play a Lenny James kind of character.
Lawrence Fishburne gets to play a vampire who doesn't suck blood with crazy hair. He's literally got cool like he's got like Sweeney Todd hair.
Oh, but, yeah.
And he's like being all crazy, but then he's like, I'm a vampire and I haven't sucked blood and blah blah blah. And so the Witcher doesn't kill him, and it's like a big deal that the Witcher doesn't kill him, and it's pretty nice. I mean, the problem it's still the Witcher. Like, I can see why. Maybe you didn't watch it. I forgot and am impressed that you actually watched the first season.
I seem to recall liking it, and then I watched a little of the second and lost interest.
Yeah. The first season is the best that it was. And then it's continued and it's fine. You just have to like let go of keeping track of what's going on. Because every time a new season starts, I'm always like, I forget everything. And then I'm like, what if it doesn't matter? What if I just keep watching?
That's pretty true of Mayor of Kingstown, too. Because, it doesn't really matter what happened this season 4 or what's happening this season. It's a vibe show. And the vibe is just, like, unrelentingly bleak.
Like, and that's what you want out of a TV show.
I don't know why it works, but it works.
Wait, is Mayor Kingstown the one that they killed? Was it Kyle Chandler at the very beginning?
Yes, in like the first 10 minutes, you're like, fuck off.
Oh, okay.
But
and it's Jeremy Renner is the lead.
Yes.
Okay. As opposed to Tulsa King, which is Stallone.
And that one is more comedic. And Terrence Winter writes that one, or off and on.
Yeah.
Well, Stallone is known for his comedies.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of charming in this. I don't get it. I don't understand why it works.
Do you remember that movie he did, Oscar, where it's like old timey mobsters? I loved that movie.
With the Golden Girl lady? No, that was like Stop or My Mom.
That's Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. No. Yeah. This was like a John Landis movie.
Was great also.
It was great also. Yeah. It was fun. No,
Dustin,
I love
Estelle
Oscar.
Getty had a gun. What else do you want from a movie?
That's comedy. That's comedy gold.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get it. Stallone's pretty funny, and it's also got a good cast. It's got a fucking Martin Starr and that guy that Rocky likes, Garrett Hedlund, and like every character actor that you've ever known from like The Sopranos is on it.
I don't know if she's still in it, but Andrew Savage was in that, right, for a while?
Yes, she was in the first season and a half as like the FBI agent, also love interest, which didn't feel right, but whatever. Now he's with Dana Delaney.
Oh. Not bad.
And then guy, that great character actor that doesn't kiss women on screen, he's in it too. Troy knows what I'm talking about. The guy from Justified?
Yeah.
He was in Justified, but he was in all of the. He was in all the CW
Minority Report
shows too, right?
What?
No.
Probably.
Are we thinking about the right guy? Same guy?
Oh, yes, I think we are. No.
McDonough. Neil McDonough.
Yeah, he was in the CW shows.
Oh, okay.
Really sad that Dan's like Band of Brothers, and I'm like the CW.
What CW shows was he in? I had no idea.
I like Arrow or Flash or Arrow and Flash. There were so many crossovers; it was hard to keep track of who was actually from which.
Let's see.
Part of the universe.
Band of Brothers, Boomtown, Minority Report. Oh yeah, he was also the lead in the. I watched every episode of this show. 2004 single season show Medical Investigation. Where they would like come in and investigate public health crises. But then like he had this thing where like he would go into a room and he would like envision what happened. So like you would see it like it was like a 3D projection of what happened. Yeah. But it's all in his brain and somehow he's like figuring it out. It wasn't like a superpower. It was just he was very good at his job.
That was how he thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was Sherlocking.
Yeah, he was Sherlocking. He also had Kelly Williams, Chris Gorham, Anna Belknap.
Yeah.
So it had like a lot of people who you've seen on TV, and yet it was, I don't know, it was fine. It wasn't particularly good, but I watched all of it. So.
And the only thing Dustin remembers him from is not kissing.
Yeah. That's the only important fact Dustin has about...
he's a very good character actor who doesn't kiss on screen.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to cheat on his wife. Is that right?
I think it's a religious
about
thing.
It.
That's fine. Who cares?
I don't know. That's Tulsa King and Mayor Kingstown. Landman comes back next week, and that I'm really unabashedly excited about. It's not. No, it's not. Stop it. Do not make that a thing.
Too late. So you're happy?
I guess so. Weirdly. Mm-hmm.
What's funny, Dustin, that you... Oh, sorry, Tori.
No, go for it.
I was just going to say, Dustin, you've long complained that CBS is where, like, actors, that you're like, what happened to that actor? And it's like, oh, they're on CBS procedural, and they've been there for, like, 8 years. It feels like the Sheridan universe is kind of a version of that, except that this is the version that you watch.
Yeah.
Because those are a ton of names who I had no idea what they were doing. And apparently they're all doing Taylor Sheridan shows. So
yep. All right, that's fair.
And they're doing fine.
Yeah.
And there's another Yellowstone spinoff going to be on CBS, and I think in a couple of weeks.
What?
Yeah. They turning like the guy who was like a parks ranger or something into a spinoff procedural.
All right.
It's a procedural?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a CBS show. So.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, fair enough. No, I was just going to say, all these shows are starting, but you know what show is ending? Like tomorrow.
Lowdown.
Yeah, it's the last episode. It's going to be very sad. Nothing good left on television.
No.
They're going to pick this up again, right?
The best show of the year is starting on Friday.
Physical
we all have to
Asia.
watch it. No, we all have to watch it. Come on. We have to talk about it next week.
What is it?
Oh, the
Pluribus.
Apple one. Yeah.
The Vince Gilligan
Pluribus.
one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you can't say it's the best.
Yes, I can.
Know.
It's Vince Gilligan.
You don't know yet.
You haven't, Tori, you still haven't seen a Vince Gilligan show, have you?
No.
God damn it. Well, here's a good place to start.
Dustin, just give her your Apple ID and, then she'll also have access to all your devices.
I can watch Apple. I've got Apple. Yeah, and I'll definitely abuse. But I'm just saying, it would be pretty tough to beat the Lowdown.
It's
Dustin, we're not talking about Pluribus right now. It hasn't even aired yet.
Yeah.
It will.
Let's talk about the Lowdown.
But we will all watch it, or I will watch it, and I'm not going to force
it.
I'm not going to tell Dan what to do. But.
No, I'll watch it. I have a free month of Apple TV Plus. I'm trying to catch up on everything now.
It's not Apple TV Plus, Dan. It's Apple TV.
Whatever.
A publicist actually yelled at me this week for calling it Apple TV Plus.
All right.
I can't keep track of which streamers have the plus on their name and which one doesn't. Like, it's too much.
I still call HBO Max, but from the first time. Not because of now. So.
And not because of HBO Now.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, no one wants to call it HBO Now. That's just terrible. No. Or HBO Go. Remember when they existed at the same time?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, Tori, the Lowdown. Sorry.
No, Lowdown. It was just a finale. It's going to be on Tuesday, so by the time this podcast airs, hopefully you will have seen it because you know that it is better than whatever nonsense Dustin has been talking about this whole episode.
Come on.
What?
You don't know
Dancing with the Stars.
Okay. Fair.
And Landman.
Right. Landman.
Lowdown. We should be finding out what's going on. But the penultimate episode was pretty good. Ethan Hawke's character Lee essentially got Graham Greene killed, which is like awful.
Mm-hmm.
It was such a gut punch, and like you knew it was going to happen, but like, come on,
yeah,
that was cruel. That was just straight up television cruelty. And I still have no idea. I have less idea what to expect in the finale, which is kind of exciting.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that the show is not doing a good job building to it, but it's just that like whatever I think they have been building to doesn't make for a good television finale. So I'm like, I don't know how they're going to make a television finale out of the unrelenting hopelessness that they've essentially constructed.
Yeah.
I do still think that Dale was not murdered though. So I think that'll be a part of it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Dale.
Speaking of a show with an incredible cast. Anyway, I'm just really going to miss that show. It's been nice to have something like really exciting.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like I hope they get another season.
It's never actually been called like a limited series, has it?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
I also just don't feel like I've been
another season.
What? I'm not seeing nearly enough. I mean, nobody's talking about it.
Nobody.
But look, I mean, they gave Adults a second season, and Adults barely got coverage, I feel like.
Yeah.
And Adults was very good. Better than
Nope.
whatever show Dustin liked
it's
more.
It's called overcompensating, Dan.
That's fine. Yeah, I don't know.
It was better.
Yes, Adults was better. You're correct.
Yeah.
God damn it.
One thing, I don't want to give Dustin any credit, but Pluribus has already been ordered for 2 seasons, so we can watch it with the satisfaction of knowing that theoretically it has a second season that won't be retroactively canceled after the fact. But which I don't think they would do, because why would they do that to Vince Gilligan? That's insane.
Exactly.
Right.
And Ray Seahorn.
Yes. I mean, Apple gives anything 2 seasons, so I don't think that's...
It's true, because they gave Palm Royale 2 seasons, and that's coming back in like 2 weeks. God. And I think they gave the Colin Farrell show another season.
Sugar. Yeah.
Oh, right.
No, they give everything 2 seasons, and then they kill everything after 2 seasons. They kill almost everything after 2 seasons. The problem is they kill the bad things and the good things, and that will never... I'm never going to be over the after party, is what I'm saying.
They really should have given us at least one more season of the after party.
I know. We needed a season where Sam Richardson actually did it.
All right, the duck is quacking, but before we leave, Dustin, what is down Cemetery Road?
Oh, the Emma Thompson show by the same guy who wrote Slow Horses. It's fantastic. Very dark, very entertaining. Ruth Wilson is actually the star, but Emma Thompson's very... the private detective who's... Yeah, it's great. Watch it.
Where is it?
Apple TV.
Oh, was that the show you got yelled at for having plus, for saying plus?
I don't think so. I think it was just like in a trailer for something. I don't even remember. It's like, what? Leave me alone.
Was it for the Pluribus trailer?
Maybe. It might have been. And it was the day that they had changed it too. And I think
they actually changed it.
Yeah, they changed it from Apple TV Plus to Apple TV last week.
I missed that.
Yeah, officially. It's like...
I just assumed you were getting... I just assumed you were you got yelled at because it was never Apple TV Plus, and I'm like,
No.
I wouldn't question it either way. I've probably been calling it with a plus because I just add a plus to everything now. It's Hulu Plus.
And like, this is publicists. That's their job, is to like email everybody and make sure that everybody gets the right branding.
And they're going to be more on top of it right after something like that happens.
I mean,
like, because they're now looking to like make sure people are complying.
Right.
I did not change it because I did not give a shit.
Right.
Wow. And that's why we're not going to get screeners of Pluribus, Dustin.
Nobody's going to get screeners of Pluribus.
Yeah,
Pluribus is the most... No. Sepinwall isn't getting screeners. Well, actually, Sepinwall might, because he got all the screeners for all... He was like the only guy that got the Better Call Saul screeners.
Yeah, but where is Sepinwall working now?
He's got
his own thing.
Oh, that's right. Okay. You're right. I forgot. I was like,
he's going to be a contributor to Pajiba.
I used to work with Sepinwall over at Up Rocks.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that you have a connect.
Yeah.
You have a direct connection.
Should reach out.
Sort of. I don't think he would care. Yeah.
Tell him I'll yell at him about his How I Met Your Mother coverage from 2013.
God damn it, Sepinwall.
Anyway, that's the show. I'm sure we'll be talking about Pluribus next week because Dustin is going to make us. Plus, no, I am actually excited for the show. I have no idea what it's about. The trailer or the preview is just Rhea Seehorn howling. So
they've had many teasers, and it looks.
That's the only teaser I've seen. So
okay.
What if I love the show and Dustin hates it?
That is not going to happen. Vince Gilligan's like my favorite. There's like
Lindelof. What if he decided to get weird? I mean, you really liked. Who were we talking about earlier? Waldron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he liked all of his shows until Chad Powers.
Well, yeah.
What if
I don't
hate Gilligan's Chad Powers?
No.
Could be. You never know, Dustin.
No.
Anyway, we'll have that. I'm sure we'll have the finale of the Lowdown season finale, and other things. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. I love LA. I love it.